We got two more top prizes coming for the Repair Factory event, the A-7K and the QN-506. As you can see here, I should say, you can probably hear my voice is still a little bit strained here. I'm going to try and make it out the door to work, though, and I've only got a couple minutes. So let's talk about what's coming to War Thunder. By the way, I'm Old Dead Man, your host. Welcome to War Thunder's website. We're going to take a look at both these vehicles real fast here. We'll start with the A-7K. You take the venerable A-7D, well tested and loved by pilots, stretch it out, make it the two-seat family model, give it some hot new thermal pods, and you get the A-7K. This variant of the Corsair II was designed as a well-equipped trainer aircraft for the United States Air National Guard. With only 30 built, this aircraft definitely isn't the most common model out there. As the base model is already familiar to players in the game, we'll focus on the minor differences and why the K model was just so awesome. Mainly the addition of the Lana thermal imaging pod, the A-7K has the latest electronics, but sported dual controls, so either pilot in the plane could control the aircraft from their seat, which makes it a trainer. The A-7K was used to train pilots for the F-117 Skyhawk, or Nighthawk, the stealth aircraft, because the cockpit workload was expected to be similar to the newer aircraft. While this was mainly a function of the A-7D, two of the K models were used to train the F-117 pilots to a similar baseline before getting their hands on the real deal. In War Thunder, the A-7K Corsair II will be joining the U.S. rank 7, I gotta get all those fingers in there, event vehicle tree, complete with up to 12,000 pounds of payload, thermal imaging targeting pod, AIM-9Ls and Js, and all the latest internal computer gizmos. Note that this is not a premium aircraft, so you'll still need to grind out all of those modifications. So what do you think of that A-7K? This is the first one that's got my attention. But I don't know if it's worth it yet. Let's continue on. The other vehicle that's coming is, in fact, the QN-506. Now, you take a Type 59 tank, ditch the turret, throw on a ZPT-99 weapon station with a 30mm gun, ATGMs, S-570 missiles, anti-personnel active protection, and an integrated drone, and you get the QN-506. Effectively, it's the Chinese equivalent to the BMP-T Terminator. The QN-506 fire support vehicle was an armored fighting vehicle developed for China by the Wuhan Guide Infrared Company Limited to suppress enemy forces in urban areas or for counterterrorism operations. The Type 59 is already familiar, with the primary difference being the turret, resulting in a lighter vehicle overall. Otherwise, expect similar maneuverability and protection, and I believe the top speed is like 50 kilometers per hour. It's armed with the aforementioned 30mm cannon, a 7.62mm machine gun, and two modular launchers for QN-502 ATGMs or QN-201 missiles. It's crewed by 3 men. In War Thunder, the QN-506 will be joining China's light tank event vehicle tree at rank 6. All right, so that's both the vehicles they've announced this morning. They have not put out the details on the Repair Factory event yet, just the prizes. Both of these are just kind of unique variations on vehicles. So what do you think? Are these the ones that'll get you grinding your heart out for the Repair Factory event? Let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, or hit that rumble for the same reason. You have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in War Thunder, and hopefully we'll have some new news on the Repair Factory event soon. Have a good one.